So this is Alan Wake 2. I already beat it. I'm gonna say this is one of the best horror games I've played in a while, and masterpiece in storytelling. Uh, I'm probably most of the time I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna let you figure out what's going on.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking
Joe?
for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay, little backstory on this guy. This guy was chasing Alan Wake around in the first one. So, just a little heads up.
Teddy, come on in. We should go.
Already gone.
Oh, no. Nope. You know, oh.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map. I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Let's just keep that.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay. We'll go through.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
So this is where we go into. She's gonna be able to.
The Mind Place.
Yeah.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Okay, so we've got no new.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yeah. Got nothing. Check the goals.
See, you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
This is where the, I think.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
We're scavenging. I'm trying to get this 100%. I'm at 92%. I'm annoyed.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
By the way, this is the creator and story writer right here of the entire game. And also, little fact, that is Max Payne. Well, the guy that played the original, but he also wrote it, if you didn't know that. And recently, Rockstar sold the rights to them, so now they're going to be able to do their own thing, which is really
I'll be back in a second.
really cool.
Roger.
Really cool. Okay, so these little things right here, when you see these things, that means there's a lunchbox in there. These lunchboxes are making your character able to upgrade their weapons. So keep an eye out for those things.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Point of interest. Now, I don't know if they fixed this, but these are the points of interest. Not all of them are important. They're just, side notes. Like, yeah, it's a point of interest, but I'm just saying, like, look out for those. Sometimes there's notes in them. You can fill out the storyboard. Eventually, Casey will catch up. Whatever. If he doesn't. Oh,
Did you
there he
get
is.
lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
But,
They did.
like, I suggest,
Apologies on me.
it's a hard suggest. Explore the areas. Mercer, Witch's Hut. Okay, see, that point of interest that now is gone. Most of the time it happens, it disappears if you get it right, but just a heads up, that will be important if you want to fill out that storyboard 100%.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Wait here.
You can check this out because they'll say, no, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it all the time. But there are things in this game that let you do this. Like you see that, we'll come back to that. I wish you could pick it up now, but you can't. Little notes all over the place. Make sure you read them. You get to learn more about people. Batteries.
A lunchbox again.
Lunchbox.
Who's leaving these out here?
One. Make me mad. Oh, whoops. No. We don't want to do that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the murder site. We're going to do a little investigating, and then we'll
Welcome back, Anderson.
jump back.
I'll look around.
Why you
you in a
sassing me?
bit.
Take your time.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
And by the way, I'm going to cheat a couple times
This
and
is the
just
scene of the crime. We found him on the
check on
table.
things.
And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
See, but I did other things already. Oh wait, it's not done yet. Okay. Yeah, nothing else. There's gonna be like it shows if you're wondering. It'll show like 3 other things. This is a tutorial. So we're going to check everything. These
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
These will fill
The
the
killer
suit.
left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Boop, boop. Don't matter what you do, they'll float over there.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Masterclass.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
When you get these, you'll be annoyed. Means you haven't uncovered something yet. And the key thing is like these conversations, you gotta be a part of it.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, so that whole entire conversation unlocked something on the storyboard.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Q.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Let's see if you can do that.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Right. No, Cauldron Lake. There's 7 of these. 8. 8 of these. Gotta find all of them.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Where are we at? 30? Alright, we're gonna stop here. A lot more stuff's about to happen, so be aware. So, some sand. Oh, wild goose. Signing out.